All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We got first series out of the way, took a little break, and now we're back for another one. I am still going to be your host, K-Tool, and joining me is going to be now not Skull, but Nuko. Now, because we got another Div A match coming up here.
Yeah, super great to be back again on the stream. You know, it's always fun to be able to cast, and you know, a Div A game can be super wild. And someone here is going to come out with a win.
Someone is in fact going to come out with a win, and on God, I don't know who. All right, so we'll kind of speed through this just a little bit. Showing these standings, you go look at the bottom here, ladies and gentlemen. You've got Road Rage and Three Stooges 0-3. One of these teams is going to come out on top. Now, Three Stooges are leading the leagues in saves, and if we swap over real quick, Road Rage not leading the league in anything. And the number one thing that sticks out to me is goals per game by every one of these players.
Yeah, I agree. And I really am impressed by the amount of shots. The amount of shots per game are very, very tight. We actually see two teams, Rush Hour and Perfect Circle. They're actually tied for league leading, and that is very tight. You know, and being in the hundredths of the decimal, that's very tight to be able to be in the same league leading for shots per game.
Not, like I said, it just wasn't what I expected both these teams to be down here. But that's where they're at, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't want to say they got a long road ahead of them, but you're both 0-3. You gotta get a win here. I mean, you talk about, I don't want to say your season on the line, but just like for the mentality specifically, it means so much to both these teams to just get the win, to get something on the board to show that, hey, you know, we can do this. There's no reason we can't keep this momentum and just keep moving forward in the season.
Yeah, and you know, being in a slump like that, you're 0-3, it's really important to try to keep this mental up like you mentioned earlier. And it's not like they're doing bad by any means. You know, just because they're 0-3, they're not playing bad by any means. You know, there's just minor things that they're maybe not ironing out. You know, maybe there's just some communication errors. You know, something's just not quite right with these guys just yet. And, you know, as soon as they get that ironed out, they're going to be smooth sailing from then on. But until then, you know, it's kind of a slump.
I'm looking at the stats now for Three Stooges, and we've got Platkiller and Painted Harp definitely putting up more goals. And in general, Three Stooges are putting up more goals per game than Road Rage. But the question is, does that equate to now in this series? Obviously, because you've got the Three Stooges is Harp, Platkiller, and Whirl, but then you've got Road Rage, who is the entire JV team for NDC Rocket League. On paper, you know, they're playing a lot more together. They should, on paper, have the most practice. So coming in, again, just a little surprised that they've been struggling. But before we get into this one, because we'll be getting to this one very, very soon, predictions are up, ladies and gentlemen. So then, of course, I got to go to you. Who do you think is going to pick? And give me a game score for you.
I think I was the number one person to pick Frostbite to win the game, and I can proudly say that I was correct. I was correct.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna keep pressing my luck, and I'm gonna go Three Stooges here. And I'm hoping for a 3-1. I'm hoping for a 3-1.
All right. I have so much faith in Road Rage. All right. Just because we need to be opposite. Both times we've casted, we've been together, and it hasn't worked out for either one of us. So I'll let you pick first. You pick Three Stooges. So I'm going to go opposite. I'm going to go Road Rage. I know Shavin took a little vacation from Rocket League, and now he is back. And we'll see if that's going to do it. As now we are just seeing if everyone's good to go before hopping this one. I am going to take Road Rage 3-2. I want Game 5. The first game, Div Seed, was phenomenal, and I cannot wait for more action. As we're seeing so far, Three Stooges definitely have the boost in their favor at 68%. But actually, voting-wise, it is tied right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got predictions open for about another minute. So, make sure you guys are getting that in. But before we do, I got to ask, who do you think, who are you looking for to step up in this series? Who's going to be the MVP?
Ooh, you know, I've actually played with a lot of these guys before, with the exception of maybe Shavin, and it's going to be pretty tight. I'm looking to see Painted Harp step up a little bit. You know, in his previous games, I haven't seen him shine mechanically as much as I, you know, kind of want him to. Maybe he's just not in the right position to be able to do something like that. But I'm hoping to see a little bit more of that. And I'm really excited to see Swamp Donkey and Greek Avenger try to get some passing plays off here. I'm really excited to see something like that go on.
Part of me wants to say Greek Avenger because he's done so well and the chance is there. And I really, in my heart, I think they're going to do it. I want to have so much faith in Road Rage. I want to put it in Greek Avenger. So I got to back him. I got to look at Greek Avenger to be the MVP of this series. Rooney's saying World MVP. I'm all here for it. Like I said, it's all about the content. That's all that matters here. But as we get into this game, ladies and gentlemen, submissions closing in about 30 seconds. And so far, Three Stooges pulling ahead even more. I did, in fact, vote Road Rage. And you know what's funny? The second I did, everyone else who voted went opposite of me. So now I'm glad that I got that poll, ladies and gentlemen. But as we jump into this one, game one, still waiting to get a plat killer cam here if he ever joins. But Road Rage and Three Stooges, one of these guys will get a win. Both 0-3 right now. But no matter what happens, they will get their first dub.
Yeah, I predict a pretty tight game here. You know, they're both pretty fast. Like I said earlier, I played with a lot of these guys, and they're all very well skilled in their own, you know, respectable manner. And, you know, it's going to be super exciting to see how these two teams fare.
Definitely got to agree with you on that one. Now we got the rest of the cams here. And I'm, like I said, you're looking for your MVP. I'm looking for Greek. And I think we're both looking for Harp to hit some nutty angles. As Platkilla hitting a nutty angle. What a touch!
The turtle goal. Wow. What a nice pass from Painted Harp, and Platkilla with a great read to redirect that, and Greek Avenger just not quite able to get that read in time.
That is ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. I was talking, you know, expecting Harp to hit some nutty angles because he does. And that did not take long for an absolute clip like that.
Whirl now coming on early here. We're only 40 seconds in, and we're seeing 2 goals come out of Three Stooges so far.
Whirl getting the read off the backboard. We talked about it in Div C, throwing it off the backboard, and if no backboard defense is present, you get an easy follow-up, and Whirl did exactly that. So we have a very, very quick start here for Three Stooges, and I know on the back end that Road Rage struggling a little bit on the mental, just kind of frustrated they aren't getting some wins, whether it be in this tournament or another. But they really, really need a bounce back, and that's why I'm hoping here. I'm hoping we see this step up. We see, you know, what is this team truly made of? Because so far, Three Stooges, they've just clipped on you. That's all it is.
Yeah, and you know that's really gonna start hurting you, especially, you know, like you said earlier, they've been. Oh my gosh! And the own goal comes out from Greek Avenger. Painted Harp gets such an awkward touch there, and Greek was just jumped up too early.
Yeah, it's really, really hard to expect that. I mean, yeah, I don't want to say there's really nothing you can do in that situation, but that's just a fortunate bounce. Obviously, unfortunate that it goes in the back of Road Rage's net. But first minute and you're down 3-0. That is not the start you want if you're Road Rage.
Yeah, and you know, thank God it's best of 5. You know, a little bit of room to work with as opposed to like a best of 3 where you don't. And hopefully they can kind of iron some stuff out and take some notes on what these guys are doing.
Is that going in? Okay, I was holding my breath just for a second, seeing if that was going to do it. As we're seeing now, Whirl in a 0 boost 1v1 does get down for his efforts. Is now Shavin going to be coming in, putting this one off the crossbar of his own, but Platkilla going to be throwing that one, and Greek now throwing it mid, but Shavin and Swamp Donkey nowhere to be found. And again, more demos. And so far, this is sounding like it's going to be a very, very demo-heavy game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they're just trying to clear up some area for some attacking offense, you know, get some strategy going. Maybe they're just doing it for the memes. Who knows? Platkilla out for a shot. Oh, no.
This is tough.
Deficit so far.
Greek wants to back pass that one, but Shavin had to go into net, and then Greek jumps over the ball. And this is about the worst start you could have possibly started. Is Greek saying that chemistry in chat? Yeah, this is a rough game for Road Rage that you might already be talking next.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to forfeit in a scenario like this. You know, in a league match, you really don't want to do something like that, you know. But you kind of just have to push through it, see what you can make up, try to get some confidence, maybe get a goal or two even, try to get some chemistry, work back up, and figure out what you need to do for the next game, especially.
I think as we're going to see Swamp Donkey with a miss here. Painted Harp, he respected it and had to go back here. Now we see a little bit of an awkward touch. Greek Avenger going to be following this one, going for a pinch with 0 boost. No one there to follow up on his team, which is kind of surprising. You saw there's so much space given from Three Stooges, but I think a lot of this game will come down to Swamp Donkey and Shavin. Can they be a second and third man? A lot of what happens is Greek throws himself as first man, but he doesn't have anyone to back him up. So that's what I'm looking already is Road Rage. You got to work as a team because this team absolutely can win games. You just got to work more as a unit.
Yeah, and you know, kind of on the opposite end of that, I see Whirl. Oh, and a nice shot from Swamp Donkey there as he gets a nice read as it bounces right down and like honestly right in front of his car.
Yeah, we see an unbelievable dunk from Swamp Donkey on Painted Harp, sorry. And then just taps it in on the goal line. And hey, obviously there's a ton of time left. It is good. You get a goal on the board. You're proving that you can score. I mean, 3 goals, 2 minutes. I mean, let's be honest. We've all scored that and thrown that. So I'll hold my judgment for just another couple seconds.
Blackula with a nice save here. Greek Avenger is going to play some early offensive pressure here in the corner. Pops it mid, but Whirl is able to get a nice clear off the wall there. Blackula following it up. It doesn't have enough boost here. And now we're going to have to give a little bit of pressure off. Painted Harp now getting a nice 50 now. Whirl passing it up. Gets passed away by Swamp Donkey there. Platkilla and Greek Avenger up. Platkilla wins off the backboard there. Painted Harp tries to read, but not quite able to get the read there. Whirl also pushing up. It looks like it might be an open net opportunity, but Platkilla is able to stop it there.
We're seeing Greek Avenger, though, gets a chance here. I would have loved to see Shavin get that ball instead, as Greek, that touch didn't really go anywhere. Platkilla throwing this one downfield. Can Hart find the touch? Maybe Platkilla now. We're seeing a chance here. Painted Harp. We're just seeing the Painted Harp Platkilla duo. It's been very, very dangerous, but again, Three Stooges have succumbed to a lot of over-aggression, and the couple times I did stream them, a lot of their goals were open net. Just the other team just banged it downfield, and they couldn't follow. As Greek Avenger trying to follow this one. Swamp Dog, he's got a free chance here, but Painted Harp diving back at the last second, and now with a minute left, now you're starting to think Three Stooges have game one.
Yeah, you know, it's really kind of being sewn into the books here. It's really hard to come back from something like this, and unless they get something going really fast, or maybe a kickoff goal after that, it's going to be really tough to come back. But like you were talking about earlier, you know, Platkilla and Painted Harp playing really early offense, it kind of becomes a problem because Whirl, you know, playing back as one man, it becomes a real problem that I'm seeing kind of a lot just as this one game goes on, you know, and hopefully they can kind of maybe iron something like that out. I mean, for the future, I'm seeing maybe that can be a little bit of a problem.
We are losing more and more cams, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we will get that fixed out as soon as possible. But for right now, 15 seconds left. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that this game is not going to go in favor if you are, in fact, a Road Rage fan. So hopefully we'll get that figured out in Game 2 if you are a fan. But for right now, I think it's just dominating for Three Stooges. I mean, I say dominate, but 3 goals were in the first, like, 10 seconds. So
yeah,
take that with a grain of salt.
You could almost chop it up to luck. You know, I don't want to give Three Stooges, you know, a bad vibe. You know, they did very well, but you know, it's I doubt that. I'm not gonna cast or curse anybody here, so I'm gonna pause for a second.
Don't cast a curse. That's what I do.
I feel as though, you know, these next couple of games are gonna be a little bit different than what we've seen here.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with you on that one. As we see Three Stooges, Shavin taking his time here. Not sure how he wants to handle this one. I mean, we saw some shots, we saw some chances, but again, I think it just comes down to Road Rage got to play as a team. They got to come, and they got to follow up as second man, please. You're going to see so many times, unless they fix it, I'm hoping they do, but they'll send one person downfield. A lot of time it is Greek being that first man, and Shavin and Swamp Donkey just playing a little bit too far back. So if they can get aggressive, they can score, they can get shots. I've seen it happen. They can really work well as a unit. They just got to be more aggressive here, as they are definitely going to take their full minute here of a break.
Yeah, and you know, it really comes down to when you're on defense, getting those nice clears, getting some good 50s, that really helps a lot as when you're transitioning into offense. And when you just don't get those, you know, you feel as though you're almost stuck on defense the entire time, and it's really hard to get out of that slump.
Definitely have to agree with you on that one. The slumps are hard. And as someone who last season for DCRL, I think I started out 0-16 or 0-15 in my games. It took us till like the 6th series for us to win a single game. So definitely know the pain, but you got to stick to it, and it's a mental battle. And I do think that both these teams are in fact going through a mental battle. But the beauty about this is that no matter how down on yourself, one team will at least take a win here.
Yeah, and you also have to remember, you know, it's just regular season. You know, this isn't like life or death. You know, you're not out of a DRCL if you don't win a regular season game. You still have, you know, the season to, you know, keep going and keep the hopes high. It's just, you know, something's not quite clicking and you gotta work on it.
And that's going to be the famous, the very famous or infamous at this point for Three Stooges, overcommit, bang the ball open net.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier too. You know, Platkilla and Painted Harp just playing a little bit too far up, and you know, Platkilla was actually there and just not quite able to get the read on that.
Shavin trying to talk a little smack, telling Platkilla that he should have half flipped there. And I can tell you, Shavin, that's a very, very dangerous game, because he started talking smack in our series, and well, they're still 0-3.
Especially in game 2, you know, it's pretty scary. Painted Harp with a nice redirect there.
Oh, it's just too good. Dude, anytime it's in the air, like a redirect, it's actually crazy. You expect Harp to hit that. Such a good touch with that Dominus. Dude, Dominus Harp, one of the only Dominus users in the league. His touches are just superior, it seems.
It's wild, man. I'm surprised every single time, and I know that it's going to happen, but I'm still so shocked that it actually happens.
We see a chance for Shavin now, getting a good touch, and now we're seeing a little bit of an early tie game here. At this point, last time, Road Rage was in fact down 3-0, so they did score early. They scored first, which is something we hadn't seen. Swamp Ducky now looking for a flick. He gets it around 2. Can he get the fake on the 3rd? The chance is still there for anyone to follow up, and Shavin just a little bit too far behind. And now Greek eventually going to be throwing it up the wall. Can he follow on this one? He does. Going to be going off the backboard. Not enough boost here as World takes a good touch to the corner. And now we are seeing aggression and goals from Road Rage.
Wow, what an aggressive shot there from Swamp Donkey. Gets a nice power shot. And Painted Harp, unfortunate there. I don't know if he had any boost or not, but gets an unfortunate backflip there. And that's going to put them up 1.
I'm happy with that, dude. The fact that we're seeing some aggression, I don't know if they're listening to stream, but it's been this. They are being aggressive. And this first minute and a half, this is not the same team. They need to keep this up and keep being aggressive. This is how, you know, they're going to win games. This is how they're getting goals. And it's looking clean. You just got to keep it up.
I think you're happy because this will finally put you at 2-12.
Hey. Shush. All right. My percentage is none of your business. But even though it is atrocious, we're just gonna ignore that for now because I don't want to talk about it. But Painted Harp, either way, throwing this one downfield. Shavin and Greek, a little bit of an awkward double here. Now Greek's in a very, very awkward spot. Would love to see him take that first one. This is gonna go downfield, and Whirl slotting this one in, and Three Stooges tying this one up here.
Wow, yeah, what a great pass from Platkilla there, passing in mid, and Swamp Donkey just didn't push up as fast as he probably should have. He played back and was able to catch him off guard there.
Interesting tied up, and honestly, that starts from that Shavin and Greek, kind of that double commit there. As Shavin went, Greek was awkward, then you saw he couldn't get the best of clear, and then Platkilla put it mid. It all stems from just these small little rotational mistakes, as we definitely have seen Three Stooges do as well, as we see them push up too aggressive as third, and they've gave up a lot of goals that way. So both teams with definitely some kinks to work out here. As we're seeing, again, more double commits. Whirl and Plat trying to power duo their way. And now Greek Adventure is going to be booming this ball away. I would love to see him take a little bit of control here, as we are now halfway done with this game and still tied 2-2, which I'm loving to see. Again, the aggression from Road Rage and getting some more goals on the board.
A lot of demos coming out from Road Rage here throughout this series so far, and I think I've maybe counted 5, 6 or so. I haven't really been counting, but you know, it's been a lot of demos so far. So they're really clearing up some rotation for these guys, and it's looking pretty tight so far.
Was that in, and Platkilla just eking that one in, using every ounce of boost. And again, Swamp Donkey here, not the best to clear, putting it right to Painted Harp and Platkilla. I'm honestly not sure how that went in. That is such a tight touch, but lead again. Three Stooges have it again here. 2 minutes to go.
What a high-scoring game so far. You know, it's really nice to see a 2-3, still 2 minutes left to go here, and it's honestly so fresh. I love it.
Love it indeed, as we are seeing a little bit. I mean, goals are always fun, let's be honest. If I can get like a 10-11, you know, goal game, I'm always happy with that. Sometimes the 1-0s are just a little bit boring. But what's not boring is the touches again for Painted Harp. That Dominus, I mean, he really does just do some wacky things here, as that is going to be an open net. Thank you, Painted Harp, with a touch from the Dominus. And again, Swamp Donkey, the third man, just not expecting such a powerful touch here. Greek Avenger, I think a lot of it honestly boils down to the lack of clears from Road Rage. Just not quite getting the power and the spot they want. And Three Stooges have done a really good job so far of eating away at, you know, the space that they're giving them, and then just putting a ball on target.
Yeah, that's super unfortunate for Swamp Donkey. They're just playing a little bit too close to Greek Avenger, and Painted Harp took advantage of that, getting a nice bang.
Oh, I wanted to see that. Shavin's got a lot of time. Gets a shot on target. Swamp Donkey almost the redirect. Greek Avenger should have a free touch here, but he misses. Shavin's too aggressive as third man, and that might be goal number 5.
Oh, my.
Someone's got to hit the ball, ladies and gentlemen. Road Rage were gifted 2 glorious chances that this should be right now a 3-4 game, but unfortunately, Platkilla, yes, the clap back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, and, that was well deserved. That was well deserved.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree with you on that one.
Shavin now throwing it over Three Stooges' back half there. Swamp Doggy going up for a shot, but gets blocked by Whirl. Now Platkilla now taking it into the corner, playing it a little bit slow, trying to go for a little bit of a solo play, leaves it for Painted Harp, and gets an angle on it. Is it in?
Oh, I wanted to see it. Dude, we all wanted to see it, let's be honest, but now Swamp Donkey, he's got a 1v1 opportunity. He's trying to find the angle, almost gets a double there, but Platkilla with a great touch on the goal line here. This is now a little bit of an awkward situation. If you are Whirl, Painted Harp dives in instead. Whirl now trying to take over again. This one pinches downfield, and Swamp Donkey, 45 seconds left. You got to get something going here. Scoring about every 10 seconds as Greek Avenger are going to be taking off his hood. And again, the three Stooges are going to be most likely taking game, taking game 2 here, going on match point.
Yeah, I mean, 3 goals, once again, 30 seconds. You got to score really fast. And it's a lot. It's a huge ask, to be honest.
We're seeing Shark in chat saying this was over the second I said Road Rage was going to win. And, you know, it's kind of looking that way, unfortunately, but I have faith still. I have unrelenting faith on 2 things. First, Road Rage are going to take a game. Second, Wada Esports is going to make land. It's going to happen, all right? I have unwavering faith. But 3 Stooges, in fact, do take game 2. I think no surprise there. But the question is, now that we see Road Rage on match point, first of all, do they take a game? Second, do they stop talking trash? Because, like you said, that was well-deserved, and yeah, that one kind of felt good to read, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, they got 1 goal. I don't know if it warranted, you know, talking a little bit of smack. Maybe that was just something to, you know, keep the vibes up, keep the mental up. But I don't know. I don't think that maybe that was too necessary. It was funny, don't get me wrong, but
oh, I love this. We're seeing, I think Shavin and Swamp Dog, you just have a little bit of fun here, trying to, you know, see a reverse sweep. You got to keep the mental up, and I think one of the issues is Painted Harp is really good at the game. And we're seeing Whirls always kind of be the third man. So, I mean, I'm looking at this, you know, from an outside perspective. 3 Stooges, their strategy, give the ball to Harp. He's going to make a weird touch. It might go in, it might not. And then Platkilla and or Whirl are going to tap it in. And that's what happens. Yeah. And it works really, really well this game.
It does. I mean, Painted Harp is such a mechanical player, and he knows where to put the ball and knows where to put the ball to make it weird for the opposing team. And the following team can just kind of follow it up, and it's great for them, to be honest. And honestly, just so long as they don't over-rotate and, you know, get themselves caught in a position to where it's a Plat and Painted situation up front and Whirl playing back, I think they'll be okay.
I definitely have to agree with you. So we'll see. You know, I mean, Whirl being the very, very deep third, we kind of talk about it. It really is a 2-man duo of Platkilla, Painted Harp, but it works so well. The question is, you know, if they get too aggressive, if Harp or Plat, you know, cut off Whirl as he's moving forward, that's when they give up a lot of goals. So I would love to see, honestly, Road Rage get some more booming clears downfield and see if they can follow up. As we're seeing Greek Avenger doing exactly that, boom it downfield, try to follow up, and already starting off with almost a goal first 30 seconds.
Shavin now throwing it back over to 3 Stooges' side. Whirl getting a nice touch over under his own corner, but Swamp Doggy puts it right back to mid. Looks like Greek's up, and Plat saves it. And now Swamp Doggy once again just kind of rotating into the ball. Shavin now for a shot, but it's a soft touch as Whirl clears it.
We see a chance here. Painted Harp going for a little bit of a low 50 here. Actually, with a team pinch, almost in a dangerous spot. Greek now going to be going for an air dribble. Not a lot of boost to work with here as Swamp Donkey giving a chance. Can Greek find it? I would have loved to see him maybe flick it early. Can he get the flick over 1? Almost over Platkilla, but now Shavin, last man back. Again, early aggression from Road Rage, but nothing coming to fruition.
Yeah, I'm seeing Swamp Donkey trying to get a lot of demos going off, and he has succeeded in the past 2 games. Nothing like so far, but you know, I think that that's going to be kind of something that they can use for their offensive pressure.
We see a chance here. Painted Harp pops it over 1. He's got plenty of boost. Can he get the flip reset? Actually, just going for a dunk as Shavin gets it past 1. Trying to find a little bit of a dunk of his own, but now Painted Harp again in the corner, trying to find the pass mid to Whirl, who does get a 50 back mid, but now Swamp Donkey getting beat up by Platkilla. And again, the counterattack option was there for Road Rage, but 3 Stooges doing a really good job of just keeping the pressure over and over and getting really good boost to Nice in the corner.
Ended up for a shot here. Swamp Donkey gets a nice bump on him. Platkilla into the corner, but it's just off. And now Greek Avenger taking it up.
I thought that was it, but Whirl getting a great pass down as we see a miss. And Swamp Donkey's actually going to be the first one to go for this. Getting a fake on 1, pop over the second. We see Swamp Donkey getting much, much more aggressive and just in the play.
Actually, throwing it over to Painted Harp here as it's on their side. And now Whirl needs to kind of push up here as Painted Harp has no boost. Swamp Donkey now taking it into the corner. Whirl contesting him, gets a nice clear over to Shavin there. Painted Harp gets into position, has a nice little clear here. A little bit of boost to work with. Gets the flip reset.
We all wanted it. Let's be honest, but we see a chance here. This is going to go mid. Flat killer. Ops to leave this one for Whirl. Shavin is first man. You'd love to see him challenge early. Shavin actually gets demoed for his efforts. Again, we're seeing just a little bit of lack of aggressiveness out of Road Rage as we see Painted Harp with a chance and still 0-0 with 2 minutes left. A good pass to Shavin. Can he capitalize on this one? Maybe get a fake on this one. Gets the demo, but unfortunately can't make a touch on the shot. And back the other way we go.
Yeah, a little bit of back and forth going on. No shots scored just yet. 2 minutes left to go here. It's looking a little bit tighter than we've seen previously. And I'm really liking this so far. This, I feel, is a maybe more realistic aspect of what we were kind of expecting so far.
We see Shavin now get a pop over one. Greek Avenger, he doesn't have a lot of boost. Gets it around one, but Whirl should be there for the save, which he does. Greek getting a really good boost tonight here, but Swamp Dog, he got bumped. And Whirl throwing this one on target. Shavin has to go last man back. He pops it back mid. And Greek, they stay away and stay alive for now. But Hart trying to find another angle. And it's just relenting. Just out of position.
Whirl gets faked out there. Swamp Dog, no boost, but has the middle pod there. Passes it over to Greek, and it's just a little bit too fast for him to read. Goes for it up again. Gets past Platkilla. Tries to go for the Doomsday. Gets a pass over to Shavin. And Painted just slides it right over them.
Greek Avenger with a chance. He gets it in the air. Whirl should have a touch here, which he does. We're seeing a chance here. Swamp Donkey off the backward. Is anyone mid to follow? Shavin coming in with a good 50, but now with a minute left. 0-0 still. Whirl going for a ceiling shot. Can he get the touch? He does get good connection, but unfortunately not enough boost to really get it on target there, as Whirl's just going to leave this one. We're seeing a pop over one as Harp throws this, but this is still really, really awkward for Three Stooges.
Yeah, definitely a coin toss of a game so far. 45 seconds left to go here. A little bit of a double commit there from Blue. And then Painted Harp now kicking it over. Swamp Doggy taking the ball. Blackula gets a nice pinch there.
30 seconds left. Ladies and gentlemen, Painted Harp now trying to throw it off the backboard. Someone's got to be there. Shavin does go early, gets a great clear with no boost as Whirl. Going to be pinching this one right back mid. Swamp Donkey. Can he get the read off the sidewall? He does jump for it, but not enough boost to get there. But Greek Avenger trying to 50 it away. And 10 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. Do we see OT or do we see one of these teams clutch up?
Greek Avenger bounces it off his wall here. Platkilla a little bit awkward, but passes it over to Whirl.
Double
goes
tap.
for the double touch, and he doesn't get it. No! Platkilla taking it up, gets a nice flick, and it goes bar down. And we are going into OT.
If Whirl hit the double tap at 0-2, if we had 2 series back-to-back win it on 0 seconds, Shavin just saying no, Grit going for the flip reset. Actually ends up missing that one. Swamp Donkey cannot get the touch. Shavin now gets it up and over 1. But Swamp Donkey actually throwing it the other way now. This is awkward. Whirl gets a 50. And now we've got Donkey with a chance here on the wall. Does get it around Platkilla, or sorry, around Painted Harp. And then Shavin around Platkilla. Whirl, last one back in the corner. A little tricky situation. But now, again, if Three Stooges win this OT, series is done 3-0 sweep. If Road Rage win, they survive to Game 4.
Yeah, they really need to get this win here. And they're just, you know, Three Stooges, they're hoping for this win. They're just hoping that they're going to mess up here. Just hoping for an over-rotation or, you know, a miss, a whiff, something to keep them going and, you know, just capitalize on this.
I think capitalization is key.
Painted Harp.
Go ahead.
A little bit of boost. As it gets kicked away by Greek Avenger here now. A lot of boost to work with. Whirl contesting. Gets it mid. Swamp. No boost here. Kicks it all over the backboard. Painted Harp tries to get a read on it. Not quite. Swamp Doggy now. Kicking it way high for
Greek,
Shavin.
can he go? Greek can go. The chance is there, but 0 boost. We saw just the ball floating for so long. Both teams really not in a good situation to go for this one as Swamp Donkey now not getting the best to clear. This is awkward. Greek Avenger has to go for this one. Whirl just throwing this one into the corner and going to be going for a boost steal. That's honestly what Whirl's done such a good job is buy his team time and boost tonight, boost tonight, boost tonight.
Platkilla tries to get a shot there, but it's blocked away. Painted Harp now taking it into the corner. Gets defended by Swamp there. Whirl now for a shot, but gets blocked by Shavin. All 3 of Three Stooges here, showing a lot more pressure than we've seen previously. You know, I'm not seeing any more of them getting caught on third, like the 1-2 on offense and defense. You know, I'm seeing a little bit more kind of
it's open
there.
Swamp Donkey, can he get it? But Whirl to save! Goal line save on that demo. I thought Harp was out of the play for a long time, but Whirl taking the team in his backpack right now. And now we're seeing a chance. Swamp Donkey, can they find the double tap? But Whirl again clamps on defense.
Wow. Painted Harp now taking it, but Greek Avenger early contests him. Blackula passing it up to Painted. Gets kind of a pass over to Whirl, perhaps? And Greek kicks it away. Whirl now on the wall. Tries to get a pass back towards mid. Painted Harp with a side flip.
Oh, that's a double whiff! And a demo. Whirl's now last man back with 12 boosts. This is a little bit awkward as we see Painted and Plat bump each other. Swamp Donkey has to leave with no boost. Shavin should be coming in, which he does, but not the best clear. It still goes back up mid, but Swamp Donkey being speedy in the air, beating out Painted Harp.
Painted Harp a little bit awkward on their half now. Whirl is going to have to back up and give a little bit of space. Blackula giving him pressure here. Greek Avenger trying to get a nice pinch out towards mid. Someone's up for it. There he is. Painted, but gets beat. Whirl now taking it to the ground. Gets a nice 50 there. Slowing down just a little bit. Swamp now also getting a 50 on Whirl. Blackula for a shot, but it's off the bar.
Oh,
Painted Harp gets a whiff.
Everyone whiffing it, thinking someone's going to hit this one. As now Greek Avenger gets a demo. Blackula leaves this one for Painted Harp. He loves his solo plays. Can he find the double tap with that dominance? He pops it mid. Greek's awkward. Blackula off the backboard. Whirl goes early as third man, and somehow again, Road Rage survived, but still not out of the woods yet.
Yeah, I'm seeing a real struggle from Road Rage getting clears on defensive pressure here. They're just not quite able to get a nice clear here. They're getting 50'd almost every single time. That or, they're trying to get a nice clear and it just gets bounced right back by Three Stooges. See
a chance here. Whirl's got plenty of boost. This 50 after... I don't remember the last time Three Stooges have lost a 50. It's actually kind of ridiculous here. As Whirl pops it up for Blackula, who again beats out Swamp Donkey. Shavin looking for a clear. He does get a chance to Swamp Donkey. That's a great opportunity for an outlet pass, but unfortunately Swamp Donkey had no boost. Greek Avenger now, he's got plenty in the tank. Gonna be going for a ceiling shot, but he has to use both jumps to get down low enough. Swamp Donkey now 4 minutes of overtime, ladies and gentlemen.
This is such a tight game for Road Rage. They really need this win here. Blackula now throwing it over to Swamp. Swamp kicks it right towards Whirl. Tries to get it to Greek, but Whirl takes it away. Now Shavin up on the wall here, gets a nice touch. It's a little bit too far, and Painted steals it from him. Another double tap opportunity for Painted Harp, and it's a miss. Blackula throws it too high. Now Whirl up for a shot. It's also too high. No, Blackula again. They're just attacking, and they just can't seem to get this ball in the net.
Over and over we go. Greek Avenger now. Blackula now to Painted Harp. And I don't know if it just seems like they're toying with their food, but Three Stooges, I can't wait to see how many shots they have this game, because this is ridiculous that none of them have gone in. But now Greek Avenger, that's what does it, ladies and gentlemen. And Road Rage survived game 3.
After almost 5 minutes of OT, it came down to a 50.
They won a 50. The first 50 in like 4 minutes that they won, and they only needed 1. All right, let's look at these shots between these teams here. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. Brazil shooting percentage on God. That is ridiculous how many shots there were that series. But we are not done yet, ladies and gentlemen, because we have now at game 4, which means no 3-0 sweep. And Road Rage survive on a miracle. I mean, honestly, Three Stooges should have put at least 10 goals in. Road Rage probably should have put in 5, but
I agree.
Somehow we make it to game 4.
Yeah, that was super tight. And, looking at just the paper here, we're seeing 11 shots for Road Rage and 12 shots for Three Stooges. They're both giving a lot of offensive pressure here. It really just comes down to actually making those shots. Like you said earlier, we saw a lot of backboard shots that just weren't able to fall and a lot of post shots that weren't able to go in. And there was so much offensive pressure from Three Stooges in OT, and they ended up just kind of losing to the 50, and super unfortunate for them. But they have a little bit of cushion to work with, a little bit of room to play with, as they have a lot more games won. So hopefully they can kind of close this out, and hopefully Road Rage can, pick up the pace.
Pick up the pace indeed, ladies and gentlemen, as we now get into game 4. The real question is, what kind of Road Rage are we going to see? Because game 1 Road Rage was pretty rough, but that last game, both teams could have put in 5 or 6 goals. They're being much more aggressive, which I love. And I want to see game 5. I already called it earlier. I want game 5.
That would be super cool to see, especially in a game like this where it matters so much to these guys. And it looks like Painted Harp is going to get a nice early goal there.
And that stems from Swamp Dog. He ends up jumping for that with 6 boost. And Shavin and Greek thinking, he's going to have a touch, but unfortunately no boost. Pops it up and dimes up Painted Harp. And you talk about trying to get the mental, trying to get locked down and loaded as you get into game 4. And 12 seconds in, that is definitely a mental blow there to Road Rage.
Yeah, they're going to have to kind of recoup from that, fix what they need to iron out. I really want to see a lot more defensive clears and maybe some like outlet passes from Road Rage here. You know, I think they're struggling a little bit on defense. I'm seeing this ball a lot being on Road Rage's side, and Three Stooges are having a lot of offensive pressure.
As we see now, offensive pressure coming out indeed for Road Rage. Swamp Doggy gonna be trying to read out the corner. Goes for the... He didn't get that boost? I am shocked by that one, but either way, Shavin now gonna be going speedy. Doesn't actually hit the ceiling. It's gonna be a little bit tricky for Platkilla. Trying to go up early. Actually gets the miss, and Swamp Doggy now off the corners. Anyone there, Painted Heart. A little bit of an awkward touch in the corner. He does in fact get the boost, but not before Shavin now gets it himself. And we're seeing a chance that's open. And Swamp Doggy capitalizing on a defensive mistake for Three Stooges.
Whirl being caught on front post there, and just so awkward as Shavin was tapping it left and right and just wasn't able to read it. That'll tie up the game. 4 minutes left to go. This is a very, very intense game so far.
Definitely have to agree with you on that one, as now we're seeing a quick pressure right off kickoff as Platkilla and Painted Heart. Thought they were double committing on that one for sure. Now Whirl, again, you kind of alluded to it a couple games ago, Whirl being that deep third man. If Whirl gets caught out, there's no one else behind. There's no other safety net. So maybe we'll see after giving up some goals like that. Are we going to see Harp and Plat... I'm kidding. They're not going to play defense. Never.
Hey, you have to give credit. They are very, very mechanically offensive, and they do so well together. I'm seeing so many passing plays from these guys, and they are just, you know, throwing shots on the board like crazy. Painted Harp now with a great shot here opportunity. Shavin with a miss. Give me a little bit of
pass. Oh, that is such a good demo.
Demo there. Wow. That just might have saved him the goal.
We're both just like, and that's the pass is coming. The demo! Just out of nowhere. But yes, K-Tool plays for the content. Like, we all know this is a fact, all right? We all know it's for the content. But Swamp Donkey now going to be taking this one out the backboard. Actually, Greek instead going to be going for a little bit of a ceiling pinch here. Platkilla now off the corner. And Painted Harp's already up and drops in. Oh, and Harp with the corner read again and again.
I can't preface this enough, man. If this ball is in the air, you just gotta know that Painted Harp is gonna be up for it. You have to know this.
It's so annoying. But again, that stems for Swamp Donkey and Greek on the backboard. I thought Swamp Donkey was gonna take it. Greek said, no, thanks, I will do it. And unfortunately did not get a good controlling touch. And because of that, Painted Harp was able to get a really, really good read off the backboard. And now again, halfway to go in this game, and we're seeing Three Stooges again back in the lead, trying to close it out.
Platkilla taking it from Whirl here. He might have a double touch here. Gets it past one, but the demo again! And that stops second man. I'm seeing a lot of demos come out of here from Road Rage, and it's really, really putting a halt to their offense.
We're seeing Platkilla taking this one under his wing right before Shavin does in fact boot it downfield. Now we're seeing Platkilla over to Painted Harp. Harp's got a lot of time here. Swamp Donkey doesn't really go early as first man here. Harp, he's just gonna do Harp things. You gotta get someone on the ball, because like you said, if the ball is in the air, he's gonna go for it. If the ball's in the air, Harp is up, and if there's boost on the field, it's Coops. Those are the two rules, and that such a great shot at a Greek Avenger. Look at that top corner, 90-mile-an-hour shot, just all the way.
And we've talked about this, you know, Whirl just being caught a little bit too close that time, and he's the last man. He's been playing deep three pretty much all series so far, and gets an unlucky read on that, and Greek Avenger was able to put that top ins with Platkilla not able to get the save.
Absolute top bins, 100 miles an hour. As we're seeing now, Greek Avenger up for this one. Can he get it off the backboard? Shavin is there, but now getting a taste of their own medicine with that second man ready for the pass, getting demoed.
Greek Avenger getting it right over Three Stooges and able to kind of get this game looking to be a little bit more on their favor.
A little more spicy. We're seeing more aggression. And again, I talked about it earlier, that second man pushing in. And look, it turns into a great goal. That is such a good passing play from Road Rage. And again, they can keep this up, or do we see Three Stooges close it out here? Because again, it's all about the content. Melk already saying it in chat, reverse sweep. I think it's a little early for that with a lot of time here in Game 4 left to go.
Painted Harp, no boost here. Looks like it's going to be snagged from Greek Avenger. But Platkilla takes it away from him. Kicks it towards mid. Shavin now over to Greek. Kicks it into the corner there. Closer to Shavin now. Painted try to get it clear on that, but not quite. Whirl kicks it back into the corner. Whirl getting a nice clear over Swamp. Does he have one more? Shavin kicks it away, but Platkilla kicks it right back over to Greek, and Greek is a nice save.
Harp's going to hit that shot.
Oh my gosh.
Every day Harp hits that. I mean, like I said, it is ridiculous how consistent he is at hitting these, but again, if the ball is in the air, Harp is hitting it.
It's just so hard to be able to recover from something like that and save it again. He just puts it in such an awkward position for Greek, and what a nice goal to tie this game up.
Oh, don't be a kickoff goal. Okay, I was gonna say don't give me that after such a great goal. As we see Greek Avenger now, a little bit of a wall dash, and Platkiller gonna be actually faking that one. And Greek and Harp getting a little bit of bump here. This is awkward for World. Not sure how he wants to handle this one. Swamp Donkey, you gotta go early, and he gets the ground pinch in. I thought he was gonna shoot early, but taking his time here and just slotting that one far post.
Oh, Shavin getting the demo. It was so unfortunate for them, and World being on 22 boost was just so hesitant to go for that ball.
A little hesitant indeed. I mean, he was the last back. He was stuck in a tough spot. And again, now we're seeing Road Rage in the lead. 4-3 with 45 seconds left. And we're seeing now a miss from Greek. 1v1 Whirl and Shavin. Whirl gets it around one. Harp now trying to go for the soul play. Can he get a shot on target with Swamp Donkey there for the save? I thought Three Stooges were going to capitalize on that.
Yeah, they really need to keep some off-present pressure here. 4-3. They really want to close this series out for them. Painted Harp now looking for a shot, but Swamp Donkey kicks it over into the corner. Gets a nice 50 over to Whirl, but not quite as Whirl gets a backflip on it. Now slowing down, kind of recouping here, getting some offensive pressure going. Whirl kicks it over to Platkilla. Platkilla on no boost. Greek Avenger notices that and takes it away from him. Painted Harp throws it over to Platkilla. Platkilla might have an opportunity here, but Shavin kicks away and he misses. Swamp Donkey kicks it high. Painted Harp is up.
Oh, this is so dangerous. There's 2 seconds left. The ball just has to hit the ground, and game 5 inbound, ladies and gentlemen, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Wow. I think for once, ladies and gentlemen, K-Tool might get this right.
We'll see. See what happens. Either way, I'm happy. We already won game 5. Content is there. I think the number one thing I noticed is goals were scored actually from Road Rage. Shavin saying thawing 1 second. If anyone doesn't know, Shavin has a hand warmer, like a battery operated hand warmer, because apparently his hands are always freezing. So you might just need to take his time, warm up his hands, because I saw a lot of uncharacteristic whiffs from Shavin. Then he had a lot of really good opportunities on the net, but fortunately he's not able to make connection. But it doesn't matter because Greek and Swamp Donkey stepping up really big in that game.
Yeah, and I think that we're seeing from Road Rage earlier, they were getting demos and they kind of weren't as effective as they would be. And now we're seeing demos that are really effective and they're actually getting goals from these demos. And it's becoming a huge difference for Three Stooges here. And they're going to have to kind of alter something, get something figured out, dodge the demos, get around that, figure something out to kind of, close this series out once and for all.
The number one thing I want to see if you're Road Rage, don't clear it up and to the mid. Harp will be there every time. Get it out to the side, get it on the ground, just anything, get a clear out of defense. And honestly, I think they will be golding. They are producing goals. They're producing chances. You just can't give it up by a poor clear and then Harp or Platt instantly countering.
Whirl here getting a nice touch off of the wall. Swamp kicks it over to their corner early, kicks it towards mid, and it goes straight down towards Greek, and it gets a goal off the start of game 5 here.
Oh, you love to see a good early aggression. Swamp Donkey, that is dropping straight down in Harp. That is such a tough read as a defender. And Greek Avenger, this is something we haven't seen in a long time. A early lead out of Road Rage. Question is, how do we see capitalization from Three Stooges?
What a weird bounce off the corner there. It was so tough to read.
Tough to read indeed, as we now see Greek Avenger in a tough spot of his own. World throw. Harp is going for that. My dude.
Whirl now, kind of with a whiff here. Greek Avenger kicks it over towards mid. Painted Harp turns over towards Platt. Platt kicks it towards mid. Shavin's there for the save, though.
That's the clear I want. On the ground. I mean, Harp's still going for it, of course, but just like they're at least making it a little harder for him because my man is being so aggressive. Maybe one of these times you boom it as far as you can downfield, maybe instead of to the wall, because Harp is definitely jumping for everything as we see there. Maybe just boomer ball a little bit, and we are seeing mistakes out of this one like Whirl in a really tough spot here. But again, Road Rage now, the reverse sweep potentially incoming. They lost the first 2, got it back down. Winner here takes all.
Yeah, the momentum's really cooking here for Road Rage, and honestly, you just gotta be careful. All you have to do is just play safe. If you're Painted Harp, you're praying that Road Rage makes the mistake, clears it high mid,
it's a free read.
And gets a goal.
Shavin, that's gotta be it. That was such a golden opportunity that's gotta be put in every single time. Shavin, maybe just a little bit of stream nerves here. Maybe his hands are still frozen. course, we're now seeing Whirl 1v1 Shavin indeed. Should take it to the corner. Should take it up and go for a little bit of an air dribble here. Maybe just a 50. Gets it over one. Gets it around maybe the second, but Harp being annoying as always. And I think you nailed it on the head. I think just it's going to be interesting to see how the attacking, how the cleavers actually are going to come into play here.
Shavin gives it over one, but Painted Harp throws it right back. Swamp Donkey now throws it over into the corner. Greek Avenger, no boost here, and Whirl's going to get a shot, but it gets saved by Swamp.
How did that get saved? I thought, like, I was having a sip of water. I put my water down thinking that was going to go in, but apparently that's what does, as Whirl able to slot it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I seriously had, like, there was no doubt in my mind that there was going to be someone there to save that. It was such a fast shot, and to see something like this go in, but the other one gets saved, it's wild.
Wild indeed, ladies and gentlemen, as now we see Harp and Platt. Just the double kickoff here going absolutely nowhere, as we see now Whirl in the corner and with a chance, and now halfway through this game, and we are tied up once again, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, what a nice retaliation there from Three Stooges, able to get this game kicking back towards their side of the field, kind of, you know, in their favor.
Chance here. Whirl gets demo. The demo and the double commit. Swamp Donkey's got a 1v1 opportunity. Can he find the flick? Which he cannot, unfortunately. Shavin was also waiting there for a pass, but nothing coming there as that pinches to Narnia. And now we see Harp in a pretty awkward spot. Can he read the backward? No, he can't. It drops down, and Greek is there. It's off the crossbar. Swamp Donkey finds it. And again, Road Rage gets back in the lead.
Oh my god, I don't know if that was planned by these guys, or if, you know, maybe, like, Painted Harp was just in such an awkward position and they kept throwing it on the backboard until the very last man, Swamp, was able to put it right onto the left side.
Left side, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're seeing everyone on Road Rage get involved. Three Stooges just trying to find a comeback. They've had so many opportunities that I can almost guarantee there's going to be more goals this game.
Shavin now with the ball, takes it a little bit slower, has no boost, but kicks it over towards the net. Whirl getting a nice save. Greek Avenger up high, kicks it over to the wall, kicks it right back towards mid. A little bit of time here to play with. Painted Harp with a backflip, so Whirl's going to take it away from him. And now Whirl gets no hit there as he has no boost. And now Platkilla kicks it over to the back wall. Painted Harp follows early, and no third man to follow. Platkilla up for a shot, but it goes backboard. Whirl now for a shot as well, and it gets saved by Swamp.
How is he getting these saves? Swamp Donkey, defensive MVP this game so far. As now we see the time keeps ticking down. With less than a minute 33, Stooges, you gotta get desperate. Here's Whirl, tries to find it, and Harp can't find it! I thought that was it, but unfortunately, Harp just not able to find the read, and again, the clock keeps ticking.
Whirl for a shot here, goes backboard, and now Swamp with a nice clear here. Painted Harp, a little bit of boost to play with here. Kicks it over into the corner. Kicks it high, not quite. Revenger now. Platkilla kicks it over to the corner, but keeps it there. Whirl also committing. A little bit scary here for Three Stooges. And now as the Road Rage kind of plays a little bit slow. Painted Harp contesting, but doesn't quite find the ball. Now Greek Avenger, 15 Platkilla, and Greek. Oh my gosh, Swamp just kicks it right over Whirl.
As we see Swamp Donkey again coming clutch. Platkilla getting dunked by Greek, and Swamp again being the aggressive second man, always having someone follow up. And again, now with 50 seconds left, Three Stooges, you gotta get desperate. You gotta get something here, because right now, Road Rage looking at getting the third reverse sweep here for Div A.
Yeah, and this is super important. You know, they were looking so strong in the beginning of the series here, and now they almost look like a different team. Or maybe they're facing a different team.
As we see a chance here, Painted Harp trying to get something going. The shot's on. Should be an easy read from Swamp Donkey. And now it's just literally just clear the ball and buy time. Was less than 30 seconds left. Road Rage just need to not do anything stupid versus Three Stooges. You gotta pull out a miracle here.
Painted Harp now for an attempt. Shavin kicks it over to the corner. Platkilla now playing it a little bit slow. Whirl's up for it, but Swamp Donkey's a little bit faster.
That's wide open. It's wide open, Shavin with no boost.
Oh, no.
10 seconds left. Platkilla, this has to go the whole length of the field. Painted Harp pops it up, and ladies and gentlemen, Road Rage reverse sweeping Three Stooges.
Wow. I can't, ladies and gentlemen, more importantly, K-Tool won a prediction.
I want a prediction, boys. Let's go. That's all that matters. Nothing else. Oh, that was such a great game. I'm so happy I got to cast these games, as we are going to go back and very soon get a winner's interview for these boys. But honestly, that was unbelievable. The reverse sweep coming in, and I got a prediction right. Those two things. That's all that matters.
Well, I may have gotten the prediction wrong, but overall, still a very great game. These guys played so well towards the end of the series, and they changed drastically than what we saw in the very beginning.
Changed drastically indeed, and I don't think these boys want to wait anymore. No. Road Rage, welcome to the winners interview. How does it feel?
What is this?
What is this chat? I've never seen this before.
Wait, that's what our name is? Oh shit, damn.
All right, first I gotta go to Jake Bob. Game 5. What are your saves, my dude? Honestly, that was ridiculous. Some of these
and game 4,
game 4, okay, it's just ridiculous. Honestly, I think you stepped up the biggest between games 1 and 2 to the rest of the series. What do you think changed for you mentally or on the field?
You know, they asked what the percentages was after game 2 for the reverse sweep. I said 99.8, and I had to deliver. Like, I told you guys.
That's true. That's true.
Can confirm.
I am really curious then, Greek and Shavin, I think you're here. Looks like the cam died, but what were the comms like after you go down 0-2? I know obviously you guys are in kind of a down of a mental state, but was anything said, or, you know, Greek, did you go on a 5-minute inspirational speech, or how'd you rally the troops there?
Well, first of all, the timeout is only like a minute, so definitely can't ramble for 5. But no, after game 2, I was like, this game fucking sucks. I'm sitting down my controller, taking a step back, and turned away. And I think it helped a ton. Although, even though I didn't play the greatest, my teammates definitely like, stepped up. And honestly, huge shoutouts to both Eric and Gavin, because good God, you're carrying me even though I'm overwashed.
Oh, I love it. Shavin, how do the hands feel? First of all, are they still frozen, or are you thawing out?
Fucking freezing. Sorry, I don't know if I'm allowed to swear on stream, but they are cold, man. I had a hair dryer instead of a hand warmer. That shit was going full blast every single minute. But nah, it was fine. I could play. I just haven't been playing much, so I was a little rusty. But somehow we win when I'm not playing well. And yeah, honestly,
this was not the best road rage you could see. We definitely have a lot of improvement. I think all of us, although I think we definitely had a few peaking out there. Like, we had some really good moments. Usually on saves, but...
This is going to sound weird, and then Nuko, I promise to let you talk. How annoying is it to go against Harp with his touches? I got it.
Dude, that first shot from Platkilla was so good. That was so good. And then that one from... It was, like, just outside the box that Harp went up for, like, 2 seconds and still flipped into it, put it right under the bar. That was annoying. Other than that, it was just... He's going to be up early, and I noticed a lot that they would double commit hard for aerials, as well as just leave World back, and I think we just kind of capitalized on it after a while.
Yeah, honestly, I think you guys hit that on the nail. You know, we saw a lot as well. Platkilla and Painted Harp playing up super early. You know, they're aerial hungry guys. You know, they can hit their shots. They're very mechgy, and we're all kind of playing deep third. You know, you guys took great advantage of that, and I don't know if that's something you guys noticed before the series, or but you guys definitely flipped a switch after game 2, and maybe it was just a little bit of talking smack and chat. That maybe that's all it took, but whatever you guys did very well.
Yeah, I'm super happy. Not every day you get a reverse sweep.
That's true. You guys are the 3rd team to reverse sweep in Div A. Back-to-back amazing series on stream. Hopefully you guys are going to celebrate. And hopefully you guys take this and run with it. I want more wins in DCRL for you guys. I want more wins in NACE and everything. You guys, I think it's only up and up from here. I think the first win, get that out of the way, and then it's all golden from there. But
yeah. Anything
else you want to say to all the fans out there, maybe all the haters or anything out there before we let you guys go celebrate?
Doubters leave now.
Hey, I didn't doubt you. I voted for you.
Hey,
I'm now. I'm
actually vote for us.
I'm 2-4.
Sharp. Okay, so for us, top rate Shark.
That's a big win.
Shark, me, Shag, K2 a skull. That's it. That is everybody.
I had faith.
Jaden put 50K on us.
1-to-6 ratio.
Jaden put 50K on them. He just handed me 16,000 boosts.
Jaden's gotta learn, man. We have a small fan base, but a loyal fan base. Glad we could get you guys some boost.
Yes, I'm not sitting 2 and 11 on predictions right now. So thank you for my second win.
We really had to put our work out. The second Kato votes for us, we just lose.
The curse was coming in clutch for them the first 2 games.
Okay, I thought it was bad. All right, I voted for you guys. The first 2 games happened. I'm just like, I'll just take the L. I'm gonna get DM'd 1,000 times by Shavin in like 5 minutes, so I'll just prepare for that.
We're good.
But either way, you guys, Nico, you got any last questions for these boys, and then we'll end it here.
I do not, man. I'm super excited for you guys. That was a great win. You guys really needed that. Being 0-3, someone had to come out on top, and fortunately for you guys, it was you. And so celebrate hard, celebrate well, and you guys earned it.
All right, GG's boys. Hopefully we'll see you here very soon. You are most welcome. Thank you for a good series. Game 5. That's all I wanted. I already called it early.
All part of the script.
I called you guys.
10:30 game goes crazy,
and I got it. So we're good to go.
You sent this the script for the week. You're like, yeah, you guys are gonna win a game. I thought it'd be awesome.
You're just like, I think it's a typo, but whatever. Either way, boys, we're gonna wrap up the stream. So congratulations again, and go celebrate. Take care.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the as predicted Game 5 winners. Let's go. I'm now 2-11.
A little bit of a slow clap for K-Tool here.
Yeah, not Road Rage. They don't need any more applause. All right, they already got that done. But honestly, that was such a fun series to watch. Just the fact that back and forth. I mean, let's be honest. We thought it was done. The first 2 games, it was bad for Road Rage. I'm like, yep, quick 3-0. Okay, cool. We'll call it a night. But the comeback, it was really cool just to kind of watch the progression of Road Rage as a team in that series.
Yeah, I really think that Road Rage kind of just started capitalizing on some of Three Stooges' mistakes and really started capitalizing on their rotational mistakes, having Platt and Painkiller just a little bit too far up, getting a little bit aerial hungry, while Worrell playing deep third man, and also, just kind of winning their 50s, getting a lot more demos. Their demos were really crazy towards the end of the series, and that really helped them out. And, I mean, like I said earlier, a well-earned win for these guys.
Yeah, I don't think you can say it better. A well-earned win is about all it comes down to. And again, congratulations to Road Rage, getting an unbelievable upset. And then congratulations to Frostbite and Divsy, the David versus Goliath, taking them down. Just some fun, unbelievable games here tonight. So, Nuko, thank you again for casting as always. And everyone in chat, thank you for the subs, the follows, and everything. This cannot be done without you guys, because we got a LAN coming up, by the way, in April. And you know how we pay for that LAN? It's you guys, because believe it or not, there's not a lot of money that the Rocket League clubs make on campus. Who would have thought? That's crazy, but we really appreciate the support, everyone out there. But Nuko, any last words? You can send us off.
I do not. I just want to thank you guys, the fans. It's always fun watching this channel. It's always fun checking out comments, watching the chat. It's always fun having you on here, K-Tool, having me on here. I love watching the streams. It's a great time no matter what the games are. And, it's a great community.
Love to hear it. Thank you, everyone, again for tuning in. We will be back very soon. We're only in week 4. We've got like 4 or 5 more weeks of this, plus playoffs, plus LAN. So make sure you guys are following, because we're going to be running this for a very long time. So again, everyone, thank you who's tuned in. Everyone have a good night, and we'll see you guys very soon.